Hello everyone, Peppermint here. Well, welcome to our collaboration on craft room organization. Hashtag Get Your Craft in Order 2022 on paper crafts. Well, here it is. Here's what I've been working on. I'm talking about the cabinet. It's a furniture piece that I picked it up on Facebook Marketplace for a reasonable price, and my husband and I have worked on it. Now, he is not a carpenter by any means, but he did help me, and together we figured out how to fix a drawer, and we did a few things to it because there was a little bit that had to be done. And then, of course, I painted it. It was laminate furniture. And laminate is like an artificial wood, and that is the hardest stuff to get paint to stick to. You have to have a really good primer, and I found one, I believe. I believe this is going to work out. Now, like I said, it's not perfect, but it's for my craft room. It's not really for my kitchen, for everyone to come in and, and see how pretty my dishes are and everything. It's a china cabinet. It's the bottom part of a china cabinet, and I have the top right down there. Craft room's coming along slowly but surely. I mean really slow, because I'm slow. But this is where I'm storing my paper at, and I'm going to show you how I organize my paper in it. I've been thinking about this cabinet way on over into maybe October, thinking about a cabinet that just has paper stuff in it, like paper, envelopes, paper pads, my Cricut, a place to put my Cricut machine, and cutters, and even vinyl that goes with the Cricut. If it pertains to paper crafting, then I want it in this cabinet. Or at least that's what the plans are. Let's start right here in the center area of the cabinet. I used to store my 12 by 12 paper and my 8.5 by 11 paper separately, but I decided to just put everything all together this time. It may change, you never know, but for now that's what I'm doing. It's 12 by 12 and then the 8.5 by 11 in the color, or all the browns. This right here is where I'm going to keep my natural colors like white, black, ivory, the craft paper, like that, the browns. If it's a natural color, gray, but that's where all of these colors are at, because I tend to go to those quite often, and so I have them kind of pulled out so that I can get to them fairly quickly. And I'm keeping my envelopes here. That may change too later. And I have my pocket letter stuff here. And under here, I just have boxes of transparencies. They're the clear plastic. You can make shaker cards out of them. I found a good deal on those, so I picked them up. And here is a pack of vellum, or vellum, however you say it. That's how I got it arranged. Now over here, I have my other colors. And it's 12 by 12, and then the 8.5 by 11, and then 12 by 12, and so forth. And these are just your typical colors: pink, green, yellow, orange, blue, turquoise, and red. And then I have some paper that is just plain paper that you could run through a copy machine, just plain colored paper. And then I have some holiday and seasonal stuff that are pads, like that. This has all seasons in it, and then the rest of them are Christmas. Okay, up here, I'll link a video in case anybody's interested in seeing how I organize my scraps, but This is part of my scraps. I organize my scraps by size. But here's some of them. I cut them up on purpose to specific sizes, and then I store them in a baggie per size, and then I put them in one of these shoebox containers, and I arrange them from smallest to largest. I believe here are the smallest, and then it goes up. Also, up here in this top area, I have my quilling kit. It's been ages since I've seen it because it's been in an area where I couldn't get to it that good and didn't see it that often. But I'll probably see it now. But this is pretty fun. It's just paper that you roll up and make different shapes out of. And that's where I keep my quilling stuff. And I have an unfinished project underneath this container that I'm still working on. Here are where I'm keeping my pads at. All kinds of pads. There's Christmas here. And they're all 12 by 12 pads. But they're just different pads. And there's the other box of scraps, the larger sizes. And I usually have this sitting out so that I can remember to use them. But everything's been put up in storage for a little while. My paper craft stuff has, and some other things, because I've been redoing this room. If you've been watching my channel, then you probably already know that. This craft room has been redone from top to bottom, except for the ceiling, which my husband intends to do that, but I don't know if it'll get done. Anyway, here's the rest of my scraps. And I will link my video in the description box on how I cut up and organize these scraps. Okay, right here in the drawer. It's basically empty, but for the moment I just have a couple die cuts. I don't really have that many. And some scraps that I haven't tended to yet. I haven't put that drawer to good use yet. But next month there will be a collaboration on organizing stamps, inks, powders. That would probably include some other things like cutters and stuff, punches and things maybe. And so I have plans for those things to be at the top of the cabinet that I'm presently working on. Well, that's basically it for the paper, but don't forget to watch the other participants' videos. They have been working very hard on organizing their paper, and this is a collaboration. I'm collaborating with some other ladies on other channels. And it's all paper storage this month. This is an annual type collaboration. We do something every month. And if you would like to participate, then you can join in at any time. And you can drop out at any time. And you can drop in and out at any time. So if there's any time that you can't, or let's say you don't have a particular thing that we are organizing a month, then, of course you can't do it. I hope everyone has a nice day. Don't forget to give me a good old thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Everyone have a good day. Bye-bye.